What up, though, and welcome back to yet again another episode of Ross TV Comedy. It's been a hot minute since I put out one of these motherfucking things, so glad to be talking to y'all like this. It's been a while. I'm pretty fucking pissed. I've actually calmed down a tad, but this morning I woke up and was pissed, and I'll explain basically what happened. Is I put a Toon Tuesday out and YouTube flagged it as hate speech. Let me explain here. Okay, so I've pulled up the message that YouTube, it says attention, and I'll just read it to you. It says, attention, you may know our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, Mr. Ice Cream Man Toon Tuesday, was flagged for review. Upon review, we determined that it violates our guidelines. We've removed it from YouTube and assigned a community guidelines strike or temporary penalty to your account. And then it goes on to say some stuff about video restrictions. It says, we encourage free speech and defend everybody's right to express their points of view, even if unpopular. However, YouTube doesn't allow hate speech. Sometimes there's a fine line between that. What is and isn't considered hate speech? If you're not sure whether or not your content crosses the line, we ask that you don't post it. And then it talks about the impact of strikes, and it says, this is the first strike applied to your account. We understand that users seldom intend to violate our policies. That's why strikes don't last forever. This strike will expire in 3 months. However, it's important to remember that additional strikes could prevent you from posting content to YouTube or even lead to your account being completely terminated, which I definitely don't want to happen. And it says how you can respond. And it says, if you believe this was a mistake, we'd like to hear from you. Please follow both of these steps, as simply deleting the video won't resolve the strike on your account. The next time you sign in, you will be asked to acknowledge this strike on your account. If you would like to appeal this strike, which I would like to, it says please submit this form. And it looks like shit on the camera, but you're supposed to click this link. It says our team will thoroughly review your appeal and will contact you again very soon. Now, and then it says date received May 15th, 2018, and then there's a button down here that says I acknowledge, which I assume means I'm acknowledging that the video is going to be a strike applied to my account, but I want to appeal it. So it says, if you would like to appeal this strike, please submit this form, and there's a link, but I'll show you when I click on the link. Even if I, like, let's say I open the link in a new tab. Okay, so now there's a new tab up here. I open it. It's the same. Notice that there's no change. It's just the same. Click this tab, click this original tab. It's the same fucking message. It's just the same message. And all there is the I acknowledge fucking button. So I'm going to try to click acknowledge. Alright, so I'm going to just run the goddamn fucking intro real quick. And then now we're back, so let's find out what happens when I click I acknowledge. Hopefully I can appeal it. Worst case scenario, if all it does is mean that I'm acknowledging the strike, it's going to drop off in 3 months. First off, I want to explain that the Toon Tuesday is not offensive in the sense of, like, it's saying that it's promoting hate speech. I've got the hate speech policy pulled up, And it says reporting hateful content. Let's see here. Hate speech policy. We encourage free speech and try to defend your rights to express unpopular points of view, but we don't permit hate speech. Hate speech refers to content that promotes violence against or has the primary purpose of inciting hatred against individuals or groups based on certain attributes such as race or ethnic origin, religion, disability, gender, age, veteran status, sexual orientation / gender identity. Which I don't want to give away the Toon Tuesday in the fucking slim chance that I can re-upload it later. But just rest assured that the Toon Tuesday was actually a message about against racism. It was, it did have racial fucking subject matter, okay, without trying to fully give away the Toon Tuesday, but it was against racism. So I'm not sure if it got flagged by someone that watched it when it got uploaded or what the fuck. But I don't want to re-upload it right away for the fact that my whole channel could be taken down, and it's not worth that for just possible 30-something views on one video. And then I just want to read this more. There is a fine line between what is and what is not considered hate speech. For instance, it is generally okay to criticize a nation's state, but if the primary purpose of the content is to incite hatred against a group of people solely based on their ethnicity, or if the content promotes violence based on any of these core attributes like religion, it violates our policy. So, fuck it. So, anyway, I'm going to put the camera down for a second and see what happens when I hit the I acknowledge button down here, which I hope I've fully explained to you all that there's no other button to push. There's this, it says please submit this form, and there's a link if I wanted to appeal it, which I do, but all it does is turn me back to this page. It doesn't take me to any form to fill out. All it does is immediately take me back to this bullshit. So maybe as soon as I hit I acknowledge, I can then take the steps to appeal it, but we'll see. Alright, we're back, and it appears that it's taken me to a page where I can go into the motions of appealing the decision. Sorry if this is like boring or over-explaining the fucking shit of Toon Tuesday, and if you're not interested in the policies of YouTube, I apologize for this video. But if you're interested in this shit, then keep watching, and hopefully you're enjoying hanging out with me as much as I'm enjoying you watching this and whatever. So anyway, fuck. Look at this shit. Alright, so now I'm at the community guidelines status, and I've got 0 copyright strikes. But under community guidelines, so I'm in good standing up here with the copyright status on Ross TV here. But under community guidelines now I have a strike, and it's my understanding that this is going to drop off after 3 months anyway. And yeah, if you receive 3 or more of one of the types of strikes listed above, we may have to disable your account. So I'm not going to push it and try and re-upload it or any of that shit. But there's this option to appeal this decision, and it expires regardless by August 13th. But I'm gonna try to appeal it. And then now it says you may only appeal each video once before proceeding. We recommend that you review the community guidelines again. Do you still want to proceed? I don't want to give too much away about the Toon Tuesday, but basically it was a character depicted in the cartoon was being racist, but then the other characters basically demonized him for being racist. So it's really against racism, and that should, so in that sense it's not at all promoting racism. So I've read the community guidelines and what they mean, and I fucking hope that there's no way that I could possibly be getting into any trouble for trying to appeal it. So yeah, fuck yeah, I want to appeal it. So yes, I'm gonna click yes. It says, proceed with the appeal of community guidelines. Warning, strike for the following videos. Mr. Ice Cream Man Toon Tuesday. The YouTube team will review our decision and reinstate your video if appropriate. It is possible that the strike may be removed, but your video will remain down. The manage your account page will reflect the most up-to-date decisions related to your account. Gotcha. Reason required. And then possibly here's where I write an explanation, so let me compose that. Okay, so basically in this they don't give you much room to write anything in the way of a paragraph. It's just like sum it up in like a couple of sentences basically. So this is about all the room I had to write. I wrote, the animated cartoon is not promoting racism. It's actually against racism if you watch the video. And I also added, if any of the tags contain offensive terminology, they can be changed. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like some people, like when you're uploading a video to YouTube, there's a part where you can enter tags to help the search come up, and I don't know if there's a problem with some of the tags, possibly. But that could be the only thing I could think of that might be fucking it up. So I'm just going to go ahead and click appeal. And it just took me back to my regular account dashboard, I guess. And while you're at it, why don't you subscribe to Studio 17, ya bitches.
What up, though? Ross again here, and I'm just filling you in on what the fuck's going on with my weekend. As you saw on the previous clip, I appealed the decision to YouTube to reinstate the Toon Tuesday. I'm not going to hold my breath about it. So I'll check up on that later in the weekend perhaps and see the status. I'll have to go under my videos tab on YouTube and check it out. But anyway, in the meantime, it's Saturday and my weekend now, and I'm walking from my apartment to downtown where I live at because my wife teaches dance, Erica. So she's got her, they do 2 recitals every year, and this is the spring one. They do a winter recital and a spring recital, so I'm going to take a walk. It's pretty nice out. It's been raining a lot, but it's pretty nice today, and you'll get to see some small children doing ballet and whatnot, so I hope you're into that.
What up, though, again? So you just saw the dancing and all the lovely little girls dancing. So I don't know if YouTube's gonna remove all of that audio or fucking flag this video as a copyright fucking infringement thing, because this whole episode is about YouTube giving me the goddamn bone on the Toon Tuesday. But it's also about updating you on my weekend and everything like that. So yesterday's was Monday, and I think in the other clip I had said that the dance recital might have been, it was a Saturday. It was actually Sunday. Anyway, it's not important. Monday, yesterday, my wife and I had a day off together, and we went to have a doctor's appointment, just like a general checkup, and it turns out like I've got a pretty good bill of health, so that's pretty good. And then now we're sitting today at Tuesday. I just got home from work, and of course it's Toon Tuesday again. It's been a week since last figuring out that last week's Toon Tuesday was totally fucked and taken down, and I put out Death Turtle Director's Cut, which is basically all the clips of Death Turtle put together into one video, to at least give you guys something for last week's Toon Tuesday. And now I have to make the new Toon Tuesday today, and I'm going to kind of talk about how long it takes and how it's a pain in the ass that they took the other one down, because I spend time on making the fucking Toon Tuesday. And let's take a look at the update on YouTube as to where my appeal stands. It's not what I wanted the outcome to be. Alright, so here's what we were looking at last week. It's pretty much in the same standing. The copyright status is, oh yeah, it's up here, is in good standing. And then as far as the community guidelines, I'm one notch down from being the smiley guy. I got the strike on the video, and it was, I still have the strike, and then you can see where it says appeal rejected. So I'm not sure if that's because in my description I wrote, if you actually watch the video, I didn't know what the fuck to put. I'm not sure if they just passed it over and like they don't give half a fuck, or what the deal is. But I want to, let's see, I wonder if I can appeal it again, maybe. Okay, so after taking a second of looking around, it looks like I can't appeal it anymore. It's just the appeal is rejected, and it expires on August 13th, 2018. So maybe you'll see it at some point after August 13th. Maybe it won't see the light of day at all. It's not really an offensive cartoon. It's about an ice cream man, an anthropomorphic ice cream person. And he runs into some kids in the street. There's a black kid, and there's no racial slurs, there's nothing offensive. And for the simple fact that, like, if you see it at some point, if I'm able to somehow get it online, I don't want to completely give it away, you know what I mean? And have me explain it all right here, right now in this video, and then by the time you see it, you're like, oh yeah. It's honestly fucking, I don't want to be hyping it up like this, because it's not even fucking anything bad. It's just super fucking annoying. So, let's take a look at the time, okay? I got home from work. I usually get off around 8 o'clock. The zoom on this is about half fucked. I'm gonna have to fucking go up straight to it. Alright, so hopefully you can read that pretty clearly. It's 8:46 p.m. It's going to take me at least till 10 o'clock, maybe later, to make whatever Toon Tuesday it is that I'm going to make tonight. So I'll definitely document the time. I'm going to try to somewhat document what the animation process is like. I'm not going to bore you with the whole thing of that. But, I gotta get to fucking making the goddamn Toon Tuesday for this week, y'all, so I can't stop. I need to stop pussyfooting around making this video right now, and I need to get to fucking work on the goddamn Toon Tuesday. So, we'll catch back up with you in just a second on that. What's up, YouTubers? We're in the middle of animating the Toon Tuesday, and I've only got 2 frames so far, and I'm right now in the middle of drawing this, what's supposed to be a computer in this scene, and as you can see I'm drawing it line by line. And obviously I'm not going to draw while holding this camera and filming it, but I'm just giving you a brief glimpse into the fact that, like, line by line I'm fucking drawing this, and it's a complete fucking waste of my time to have my videos yanked down. So I'll update you further into the tune once I get more accomplished. Alright, so I've got this scene put together, and obviously the joke is I'm fucking making fun of the people who are doing the reviewing of YouTube videos and deciding whether or not to flag them or take them down or whatever. So I've added all the color, and then I sometimes utilize putting like green screen stuff so I can chroma key this computer screen out, and then I can put whatever video I would like to put like right there. And then as far as other animating things, I'll draw another part where his mouth is open, and then I literally, like, frame by frame will cut between this scene and then the scene where his mouth is open to make a basic talking animation. And so yeah, that's kind of like how I do it. Like I said, it takes a long time to animate bullshit, so this is just a small glimpse into how it's done. So here I've widened his face out so I can take this selection tool, and I take his tongue, because his tongue has to move down when he talks, and then I select that, and then I move it down like so, and then I go up to the pencil tool, and I'll like draw the mouth open, sort of like that. And I'm going to give this guy some teeth. Sort of like that. And, you know, pick some colors. And then fill in his mouth like that. And then now I can add back, I'm going to select the skin color and fill it in again. So now his mouth is open. And that's just an example, you know, like, and I draw sometimes fucking 50 fucking frames of this goddamn shit. I'll minimize these windows and I'll open, let's see, well, here's just one example. Here's the Toon Tuesday I did at the beginning of the year that was about like a dick and balls character with a bird. That was not that many frames. It ended up being 23 frames. And the most frames that I've ever did, I did a lot this year for the guns one. Clown butt, pig bat, letters to heaven, knowledge, heart, gun control. Yeah, the gun control one. It was at least 132 drawings that I did. I mean, just imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't spend that much time on every fucking Toon Tuesday, but I do spend time on it every fucking Tuesday to make this fucking shit for you guys, and because I love you guys, and I thank you for watching, and anybody that's a fan of fucking Toon Tuesday specifically, you know, I do it for whoever enjoys it, you know. I've got multiple shows on the channel. Some people like Ross's fucking Ross TV comedy vlog, like right now what you're watching. They don't come out that much, but when they do, you know, there's people that enjoy that. There's people that enjoy Toon Tuesday. There's people that enjoy Just Juggalos Review Foods. Some people watch all the fucking shit, and I thank you guys for paying any attention to the fucking thing. So, yeah, I do have a chip on my shoulder about them removing the video. Maybe I'm overreacting to it, but fuck, man, I just thought I'd give you an idea of how much fucking time, it's a good bit of my free time, goes into making a goddamn Toon Tuesday. I could have made a Ross's vlog that was somehow offensive and that got taken down and still be upset, but not in the same way that this fucking Toon Tuesday shit takes a while, you know what I'm saying? So I don't appreciate them taking the fucking shit down, and I don't know. I gotta keep making the tune. But not before I show you guys my cat who's like pursuing a bug. I thought you might appreciate seeing that. There's like some sort of beetle or possibly wasp in here. I'm not sure what it is. Amelia? What you doing, girl? Alright, here we go. This is the part where I record the audio for Toon Tuesday. And it's just a small glimpse, like again, just into my fucking work process. So I'm letting you in on something that you never ever see. So that's cool, I guess, right? It's Toon Tuesday. This week, YouTube censorship. Corgi running along a snow tunnel. Kinda. Take two. Corgi running along. Take three. Corgi running through a snow tunnel. Snow kinda looks like cocaine. Drug related. Deleted. Baby slideshow, only showing babies. Age discrimination, deleted. A tutorial on how to wrap your head into a towel hat. Possible link to terrorism, deleted. Take two on that line. A tutorial on how to wrap your head into a towel hat. Possible link to terrorism, deleted. What's this? Take two. What's this? A video from take two. A video from Ross TV about an ice cream man? This is definitely getting shit canned. Okay, back to work. Brutally violent death scenes from Hollywood movies? That's okay. Thanks for watching. Toon Tuesday every Tuesday. Alright, the video is saving now, so as you can see it's 11:13 p.m. so hours and hours of my time went into making this. And look at all the frames that I've copied and pasted, had to time everything just right with the audio. And I'm just saying, like, I'm pointing out that it takes time to make a Toon Tuesday, so I'll reiterate for the umpteenth time that I don't appreciate them pulling my video that I spent time on. But I guess I'm a bitter Betty, as my wife just called me about this, but hey, what can you do? And this is my bunny.